Hey class, I'm going to go ahead and take you through your workout, okay? So this is the workout that you'll be doing with me in the next video. So part one, I'm going to take you through how to do each of the exercises, okay? So I have a bench here. So if you don't have a bench like this, you can use two chairs. So it's so important that when you're doing your push-ups, you're not doing push-ups here because that's a tricep push-up that you remember your pecs are here. So if I was to flex and feel here, that's the muscle that I want to be working. So look at where my hands are. A bench is good, or you can go ahead and get two chairs, not just one chair because your hands will be too narrow. If you've been doing weight training, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're doing 10 reps. Okay, so remember the last few reps, you should be feeling it. So if you have, even if you have light weights and you want to perform these exercises with it, great. Okay, and then I also have a mat because at the end we'll be doing the core. So we're going to go up, lower, upper, lower, upper. We have 4 of each exercises, and then the last 3 exercises we're going to be doing with core. Okay, so again, part one, instructions on how to do each exercise. Okay, so the first one is your squats. All right, so a lot of people know how to do squats, but just to kind of go over just a couple things that people make mistake on is I want to go ahead and get wider than shoulder width. So if I was standing straight up, I'm going to go ahead and bring my feet out a little bit. The most important thing is that when you are in your feet are out or in your stance is you want to pretend vision that there's a towel underneath you and you're pushing the towel away. So I'm not leaning back and my toes are coming up, right? I'm not going forward and my heels are going up. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so I like to tell my students you're separating, you're pushing the towel away as hard as you can. Okay, so my feet are flat. The next thing, I'm going to go ahead and go to the side, is that when I'm going down, right, I want to hinge at the hips first. That means tilt the pelvic. When I tilt the pelvic, right, then my glutes go down first. So my weight is transferring back. The number one mistake people do, I'll go on this view, is that we don't tilt the pelvic. So if I just go straight down, what's going down first? My knees, and look at my heels. Okay. The next thing also too is when you're doing your squats, I call them air squats, toilet squats, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Is making sure that your glutes are going down. Okay. So get your glutes down as far as you can go. It's all about full range of motion so you can work those muscles all the way through. The next thing is your hands. What do I do with my hands, Miss B? So you can put your hands out here. You can put them, I like them putting it across here. Okay, so, right, so one thing that I did forget is your back. So you don't want to stick your core out too much. And then I have that C curve, okay? You want your back as neutral as possible, okay? So as I'm here, I'm down here, okay? So you don't want to lean too far forward. All right, next exercise, okay, is push-ups, okay? If you are doing modified push-ups, I want you to stay away from your knees, okay? I want you to go ahead and simulate a regular push-up. The way that we do it, if you can't do a full push-up on the ground, is go ahead and grab your chair. So 2 things. I'm going to go ahead and go to the side here. Is I want to make sure that my hands are here, not too close. Okay. So as I'm here, put one hand here. Okay. And I go down, chest close to the bench and up. I should be feeling it right here. That's my pectoralis. Okay. If I'm going to the ground, right? I can go ahead and start with my toes in the ground, knees straight, okay, hands to my side. All right, so as my hands are to my side, I'm going to push up, okay? Coming in front, look at my stance. Look at where my hands are positioned. They're not positioned here or down here, okay? Here, I want to go all the way down and all the way up. All right, okay? Same thing on the bench. Get that chest close to the bench. Next thing, one of the hardest techniques, one of a hard exercise to do if you haven't done weight training is called your Romanian deadlift. So we call them RDLs. Okay. We're doing single legs, great hamstring exercise. Okay. So when I'm here, leg up, watch. These hips are pendulum. Upper body, not moving. Okay. Number one mistake people do, this knee is slightly bent. I'm not locking it. Okay. As I go ahead and move the hips back, swing the leg back, my hands aren't moving. and then I come up. I can put my foot back down for balance, but my hands aren't moving. If you are holding the dumbbells, okay, so if I'm using my left, it may look like you're right to my side, okay, opposite hand holding the weight, okay, so it looks like this. Slowly go down and up. So I'm not reaching for the ground, okay? I'm going to go ahead and face you. So single leg Romanian deadlift. All I'm doing, pendulum. You guys know one of those pendulums like a rod, and you can kind of, one of those toys, you can just make it go circles real fast. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So as I go ahead and rotate at the hip, I swing my leg back here and come up. If you don't have to put your foot down, awesome. But you put your foot down for balance, then I come back. Good. Okay, so obviously we'll do both sides. Again, don't lock your knee out. All right, next one, tricep push-ups. Again, some people will go ahead. There's actually multiple ways to do your tricep push-up. If you have your bench and your chair, now my hands are usually up here on push-ups. I'm going to bring my hands down. Okay, as I extend, this is contracting. Hands are lower. Please watch. Okay, actually I'm going to do a better view for you. Down and up. Look how narrow my hands are. Look how far forward my body is from the bench. The bench will be coming here. Now, if you want to go ahead and go on your knees, same thing on my knees, right? I'm going to go all the way down. Bring my legs up. I'm not on my kneecaps. I'm on above my kneecaps. Hands down. Look at where my hands are. Up. Watch me go down. I'm not bringing my tummy out, okay? So again, I'm on my thighs, not my kneecaps. My butt isn't sticking in the air. Okay? As I hear, as I push, feeling the triceps. Okay? So same thing if we're doing regular triceps. Legs are straight out. Look at where my hands are. I'm going to go at an angle for you. Look at how low my hands are. Okay? Some people like to do a diamond form. Should be right here. So watch again. Okay? Tricep push-ups. Next exercise, okay? So we're going back to lower legs, okay? Is a forward lunge to reverse lunge. I love this exercise, okay? So what we're going to do is make sure you have your space so I can go forward and backwards, okay? I'm going to move here. I don't want to slip on my mat, okay? So all I'm going to do, I like to make sure that I stay balanced, strong core, okay? Don't droop. Have a strong core. Your upper body should be strong, even though we're working on lower body. Good stability. So I'm going to go forward. As I go forward, look at, I'm not going leaning forward. I step down. Body straight up, back knee bent, come back and lunge. Forward, back. Forward, back. Okay? So we'll do that one on the other side too. All right. Next thing, these are shoulders. So this is in your deltoid page. Okay? This is a tough one, but this is a very good body weight exercise. Yes, it's a little bit of a compound, meaning you're going to use more than one muscle. Okay? But this is to get the name right, this is your push back push-ups. Okay? Deltoids. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and come up. And I'm going to push. Come here, push back. As I'm extending my arms, I'm feeling it here. Okay? Feet set sturdy. Hands above. I'm going to come up. Look at my body weight. Push back. Come forward. And I'm pushing. Look how I go down, straight down. And my butt comes up. Yes, you got to be at a low position and hold your body down a little bit. But man, I can feel it. It already fit those two. I can feel it in my deltoids. Yes, you're using your upper body to hold yourself up. Okay. And we're going back to lower body, curtsy lunge. Great abduction outside of your glutes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give myself room on one side, okay? So whatever you want to do, make sure you have room on both sides of you, okay? So all I'm going to do is come and step my back leg behind my front leg. Here's what a mistake people do. When they go back, their knee is turning, okay? Don't reach that far back if your knee is turning. Foot, knee forward, okay? I'm going to drop my knee and come up, okay? So again, other leg here. So again, it looks like my leg is behind it and probably in the video, but I wanted you to reach other side and go down. Make sure you're not collapsing. Come up,